Hey guys, I just wrote this poem. I usually just post the words on Facebook, but I decided to record it this time. It's called 1 Minute. If you just stop for a minute, if you just stop and lift your head, if you just waited for 1 second, you'd see that I'm not dead. You'd see that I've always been there, that I've been there since before day one. You'd see that I have loved you before your dear life had even begun. If you just stop for just 1 minute, if you just stop and lift your eyes, if you just waited for the storm to clear, you'd realize that my presence isn't a surprise. You'd realize that I've shared your hurts, your deep thoughts, your pain, that I was there when your heart was broken, when you thought you'd go insane. You'd realize that I was there when no one else was, when you felt so alone, when you were scared, when you cried yourself to sleep at night, when you felt like no one cared. If you just stop for just 1 minute, if you just stop and look around, if you just waited for the wind to subside, you'd realize that I've kept your feet on the ground. You'd realize that when your world got turned upside down, when you felt like you wouldn't make it, that you actually did, that you survived, and you live to tell it. You'd realize that as much as it hurt, as much as it made you cry, as much as you wanted it to go away, to forget, or else you'd die, it's a part of you, a part of your being, but you're still here. That you can't deny. If you just stop for just 1 minute, if you just stop and take a good look at yourself, if you just waited for your vision to clear, you'd realize that I didn't leave you. I'm here, that I didn't leave your heart on the shelf. Don't you realize I made you? That I know every cell in your body, every hair on your head? Don't you realize I made you? Have you listened to anything I've said? I am the one true God, Alpha and Omega, El Shaddai, Elohim. I am the creator. I made you and every big and little thing. I make the sun rise, the moon glow, the planet spin, and the wind blow. I am the ultimate father, whether your earthly one was present or not. I love you so fiercely that with an unfathomable price you've been bought. I killed my only son for you, my flesh and blood, my being. I sacrificed him for you to give you a chance to be with me. That's something we've been dreaming. He endured my wrath for you, for I am holy, without spot or wrinkle. I am cleaner than anything you could possibly ever make twinkle. I am too great to touch on your own, too big to see with your own eyes or fathom with your own mind. So I had to send my son, had to create a pathway so that to you, myself, I could bind. I am God. I am forever. My love cannot be separated from you. Don't you see? There's nothing that can separate me from you. So if you just stop for just 1 minute, if you just stop and think about your life, if you waited for your thoughts to settle, you'd realize that without me you cannot survive. So just stop for just 1 minute. Stop and think about what I've done for you. Just wait for your heart to quicken, to feel the love I have for you. Just wait to feel the burden, the guilt of all your sin. Remember the times you've ignored me, cursed me, and threw my heart in the lion's den. Now stop for just 1 minute. Remember, sin has a price. It's death, it's wrath, it's eternal separation from me. Now remember what Jesus did. That wasn't possible without our love, don't you see? What did you do to earn that? Nothing. There's nothing you could have done. You can try if you want, but to me there's nothing new under the sun. All I want is this, something simple, but can get complicated, some would say. I want your love, your heart, your soul to follow me with every passing day. Everything branches out of love, the start and finish of it all. After you take your last breath, after you hear the final trumpet call, just stop for just 1 minute. Just stop, look up and smile. Just wait to feel my presence, my spirit that's with you through every trial. Turn around and run to me. Let me hold you in my arms. I guarantee if you'll let me, it'll be infinitely better than anyone's charms. So stop for just 1 minute. Stop every day and say I love you from your very core. Just wait to feel my beautiful peace and my voice say, I love you more.